Okay, so I want to now input our price per share and our dividends per share. And so we could do this actually within Morningstar is one method to do it. There's a couple different ways you could do this in Bloomberg. You can get this information as well. So basically, let's start with price per share. So I'm just going to go back to my Morningstar. So I'm going to use two screens here to sort of help us see everything. And with the dividend, with the I'm going to start with the price. I'm going to show full chart. And I can do a couple of different things here within Morningstar. But basically, you know, one thing I can do is bring this back. So I can say, for example, year to date, and that's going to actually give me my price sort of at the end of year / beginning of year. So if it's January 1st, it's January 4th versus December 31st, it doesn't matter too much. Now this is going to be for 2021. So one of the potential issues here, right? So if we're looking at price per share, and let me do it this way so we can see everything. So if we're looking at price per share, and I'm looking at the beginning of this, sort of the end of 2020, beginning of 21. So that's going to be one potential issue here with this price per share is I'm only seeing the 1 year. Now I could go back 5 years, right? And I could just try to pinpoint each year. Basically, they're giving you sort of, this is a monthly data, so you can kind of scroll over. So the 107.51 in 2017. And so we can do it that way as well. So you're just going to sort of, the frequency here is monthly. Notice how it's changed to monthly. We could export this into Excel. And this is a little bit easier to read, perhaps, where we can kind of see, end of the end of each year, the close, so we can input that way as well. So that might be a good way to do it as well. So we will input those. The other thing, we'll go back to Morningstar here. Okay, and we want the now we want the dividends per share. Let me bring it out a little bit more here. Okay, so we're looking. I'm just going to go back to the start here, and so we have our Morningstar screen. I'm looking at Disney. So what Morningstar has is, as we scroll down, we're going to get to a dividends and splits. Here we go, dividends and splits. And so we can actually see the dividends per share for each year. So we'll just plug that in as well for our company. And again, I want to sort of, we're going to keep it. So like, I don't want the trailing 12 months necessarily. I want sort of the end of each year as that fiscal year. So Disney actually suspended their dividend last year due to the pandemic. So you can see that that's going to be blank. So we're just going to input those into our Excel spreadsheet, and we can get all that information through Morningstar.